Hey, good evening. How is everyone? Welcome and welcome back. This is NJ, and I'm back with another Fleur'Drea video. I'm going to talk about a couple herbs, actually a couple roots tonight. We're going to preview some of the roots we already talked about. I want to get a couple things out of the way. I want to give a shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. Baby, we did our thing today, and I look so cute in purple. Also, I want to give a shout out to a couple of my sponsors who sponsored the video. The V League, that is a semi-pro basketball league for men. It's kind of like right up under the G League. And if you're trying to continue to pursue your basketball career and trying to possibly get in the NBA, it might be one of the gateways you can be able to use to even possibly even get to the G League. Also, Virtual Verse is a social media platform. It's one of the sponsors, and I'll have their information in the bio as well. And so it's a platform just like social media, like a Facebook, YouTube, and what they do there on this platform is they pay you to watch content. Instead of paying the content creator, they pay the content viewer. So if you're viewing videos and you watching your church service and you watching TikToks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you do it on this platform, you get paid to watch content. So I'll have that information in there as well. I also put my email in there for all the women who wanted to ask questions. I want to give a shout out to the women that's already got their bottle of the Fleur'Drea. Thank you for the videos. Thank you for the pictures. Thank you for the feedback. We're going to be answering some questions or just talking about some of the ingredients in this formula that we put together. Big powerhouse. This product is for women. This product is for women, any woman that has had a cycle before, or uterus, that used to have a uterus, who don't want their uterus no more and wish they had a uterus, or whatever. If you're trying to conceive, some of the ingredients in here help support just women overall healthy uterus, healthy hormones, just to give you the correct balance so that you would be, in better mood, and you want to be nice instead of mean and stuff like that. So as women, we affect everybody. We affect our children, we affect our spouses, boyfriends, husbands, whatever. We affect our friends also, family members. And it's very important for us as women to just pour into ourselves. And it starts with the mental as well. So just, getting the knowledge that you need so that you can heal yourself or just get yourself better. And some cases are much more severe than others because of, sometimes due to age or conditions and stuff like that. So anyways, with further ado, we'll be talking about a couple things tonight. I'll be talking about some Maca Root powder, and another herb that we'll be talking about is the dung Quai root. And I might not be saying it correctly. I noticed that they say it several different ways. We'll figure it out, but I'll put the two names of the roots down in the description as well, so you'll know what roots or whatever that you want to be able to look up. So and I'll put some information about them. So I'm just going to recap on some of the things. I'm not going to try to stay here too long. I'm trying to make the videos a little bit more brief so I can continue capturing your attention. Our attention span is about 6 to 7 minutes, so I'm gonna try to stay within 10 minutes. So we talked about the red raspberry leaf. That's something that helps decrease labor time and just strengthens the uterus and just the overall outcome of labor. We already talked about that. The evening primrose oil, we talked about that as well already on previous videos. I will put all the links to all of those so you can watch them and get yourself caught up on everything. So that support breast pain, bloating, cramps, just like inflammation in the body. So evening primrose oil. And then we also talked about the dim, which is very good. I started taking that after I had a hysterectomy, and that's good for this breast health, acne, bone health, cancer prevention, weight management. It boosts your mood. You always want to be in a good mood. You want to be in the mood. And some of the ingredients help get you in the mood. And we'll be talking about those tonight. Yeah, so, yeah. Next thing we'll be talking, well, we also talked about kelp. And that's the type of seaweed. That helps prevent like weight loss, bone health, cancer. It helps support like women's thyroid. We already talked about that, you know. So just wanted to go over those and just move forward. Okay, so we'll talk about the Dumki root. Very powerful root. It is also known as a female ginseng. We know that when men take ginseng, it helps their blood flow, helps them get prepared to perform intimately with us women. So this is the opposite. This is our ginseng to get us flowing and get us in the mood and stuff like that. It helps regulate your cycle. It also helps prevent like painful periods, heavy periods and stuff like that. It reduces like the mood swings, you know, if you get a little moody when you're on your cycle. If you get tender breasts, it helps with that. Hot flashes, night sweats, helps with that. It helps regulate and balance your hormones, your estrogen levels, and just overall support the uterus. So very powerful root. I think it's out of China. So you can look that up. I'll have a little information briefly in the description. And then we're going to talk about, I'm trying to cut this video down less than 10 minutes. So the Maca Root powder, it's got a lot of health benefits. It helps boosts your libido, which is the same thing as the ginseng, the female ginseng, the root that we were just talking about. It helps with energy. You need energy because you want to have energy to be in the mood. And it just helps, you know, improve your overall mood. And it helps prevent like perimenopause bone loss. So you can't beat that. So if y'all having a problem with getting in the mood and stuff like this, get you some of this Fleur'Drea. It's going to give you some energy. It's going to help, you know, with your cramps. It's going to help with your mood. You know, it's got some other good herbs in it. I'm going to be doing some videos about those. So I try to do like 2 per video so that I don't overcram you and you don't forget what I was saying about the first one, and trying to keep the video really short. So I want to give a shout out to all the women that just said, you know, their experience on it. They just had a lot of energy. They had, they're able to work and have clear thoughts. They don't have all the brain fog and stuff like that. You take like 4 capsules. I take 4 capsules every morning. I do mine in the morning so that I don't have to try to remember to do it at night. Then I don't want to be up and wired at night. So yeah, so if y'all have any questions, I'm leaving my email. And I hope you grab your bottle. I have the link so that you can go grab one. And I'm gonna come back with another video soon talking about some other roots. Maybe we'll talk about some wild yam root. And maybe like some ashwagandha root. So we'll keep it on the roots. Next video will be about those 2. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Love you. Mwah.